Now I like to cut down a little bit because I want when you're done the square would be bigger on this side, you know, so there's more light going through. You probably could wait until it's done. Okay, let's flip her over. Now here's where we really want to be careful. Now we're getting, I can feel it giving. It's like if I just push a little more pressure, it might give. Get out of there. Anyway, I want to give it just a little clean on the inside so it don't look too furry. You know, we'll play with that later. Try and clean up. Careful. Since the grain goes this way, these are the pieces right here you want. These are the ones that'll break off easier than these two here. So when you're cutting in this direction, you just add a little pressure. You don't have to get it in one swipe. I'm going to go on the inside a little bit. Did I work on this side? I can't remember. Okay, that's basically how you'd cut. I'll do one more here. Let me clean this out. Actually, I didn't do this. I'll do the top one here because I want to just do a couple and then turn the camera off. I guess you don't need to see me do all of them. Now I'll do this triangular shape one here. Does seem a little thick still, but I think I should bring this up to the lens again. And I'm using just this little detail knife. Now, I think it's still pretty thick. Enough for a couple of swipes. Good swipe. I think that's probably the same with the door. Top a little bit here, maybe. I just want to clean this up. I'm not going to too much pressure. I just want to take some of the slivers out. Back two. That's a little better. And then the door, in this particular case, since the door is pretty small, I just want just a small square. Now you could put this on your Christmas tree and put some of the Christmas lights around it, or inside. It's still a little round on the outside, inside. Okay, I'm going to do these, but I'm going to turn the camera off. I mean, you've already saw how I've done this. I didn't want to bore you, and I'll be right back. Okay, I finished this set of windows here. Now what I want to do is take my little V tool here, and I'm going to make the window sills or window borders. And I just want to come around. You can pencil this if you want. I get to a point where you just want, would that be 1/4 of an inch? 1/8 of an inch around. See if we can get it closer here. I think I might get a little too close there. This one's going to be hard right here, but and I want to do the windows first before I do the door, because I want to make sure I got enough wood around the windows. Same with that beam. Again, about 1/4-ish inch. And that's going to get cleaned out too. Same on this side here. Oops. Need a little more control. Oops, that's too deep. Or I could. Be no such thing as too deep when it comes to a gnome house. Too much one way, too much the other way. Okay, let's get the door in. I want to get the, yeah, let's get the top in here. Oops, this way here. Huh. Said it's too far away. I'm gonna now I'm gonna get the door, inside door first. Okay. And let's put the upper beam in. Oops, broke off some of that, but that's okay. We'll fix that. We'll work with that. Okay, now let's do the same thing. Well, I got the chisel. Let's do the same thing to the roof, or to the, why do I keep calling it a roof? The chimney. Now, you could still pencil in. I'm just going to start one spot here. Go across. So it's kind of interesting too is not using pencil as much. I mean, not completely go without pencil, but when you have the less pencil you go, the more whimsicality you can get into it. Okay, now I'm going to start here. I'm going to go 1 on this side, 2 on this, and then next one 1, 2, now if you got 1 here, then we want 2 here, and then 1 here, 2 swipes here. Come around to 1 swipe here. Okay, come around, got 2 there, so we can come back to 1 swipe, 2, we're going to come this way here. Okay, now the top of the chimney, we're going to be careful is to, or you could drill. I'm just going to, you want to take and make an indentation here. Now you can drill or do whatever you want. I'm just not going to put too much into it. And then if you've got a wood burner is you'd burn that. So it looks like there's smoke that went out. And you could probably use a match or something if you don't have a burner. I don't know if I want to recommend putting it to the stove, but anyways. And then before we get, no, let's get into here. Let's get going on. Now where I've come here, I'm going to do a stop cut. Stop cut. Stop cut. All right. Cut to the stop cut. It's nice and clean. I think the stop cut was too, and this one here, the stop cut's too far away. I think that's a little better. Now for that, I'm going to just carefully take the pencil marks off. Now the next thing you want to be really careful. Here we go. With this is you just cut just a little bit, Here, cut a little bit here, a little bit here, and then just come up to a little bit where it creates a shadow. Same with down here. Same with over here. And with over here, get up there a little bit so you can see it. See this? I cut down there. And you could see how it kind of has a weird, it creates the shadows. And you might want to take your chisel, V-tool, and just kind of clean it a little bit. It needs cleaning. Now I'm going to go around, do the same thing with all the other elements, but again, I would prefer to not waste your time. I'll just get you kind of started here, is just if we do the door. I think I might want, let's do the door before I shut it. Before I kind of, because this is a little different here. Because what's going to happen is, you're going to have to do sort of a recut, or because what I want to do right here is that the door is going to be in, the door is going to be the deepest, followed by this, and this is going to be up on top. So in order to do that, we'll do, careful, I heard a nice snap there. Okay. Like that. For right now, so you could see how well the door is even with the side here. So then you just have to kind of take a nice chip out.